everybody. Sorry about that. Carter and I just did a wonderful intro for you all. I realized I was not streaming. Sorry about that. We're posting the full replay afterwards. You can check it out there. But for now, what we gotta do is talk about the lines and pairings brought to you by Thumbs Up Diner. Thank you guys so much for your support as always. We've got some interesting notes here tonight as we have a new player joining the Jackets here for the spring semester. In number 15, Rowan Agarwal on the back end. He's playing with Levi Miller to start his collegiate career. On the front end, former defenseman Greg Steckel is making one of his first games as a forward for Tech. Some lines are similar to the end of the fall with Golick, Dorcas Howe, Keshner, Degli, Umberto Goodell. Now Steckel, Molnar Connolly, and Prasanna Chambliss Hildrum with Shane and you. The first period coming up in just a sec. We'll step aside for a moment and see you there.
Steve is the president and founder of the United for the Fallen, also known as TOUGH, a non-profit organization dedicated to supporting Gold Star families of fallen U.S. service members. Through immediate domestic support such as home services, child care, and financial assistance, TOUGH helps ensure that no Gold Star family is left to navigate their loss alone. You can help support this organization by donating directly or purchasing one of the special Georgia Tech military appreciation jerseys for sale at the booth. Fans, please join us in thanking Steve Saver, TOUGH, and Georgia Tech Hockey for honoring sacrifice and serving those left behind.
Well done.
Now it's time to meet
I kept our mics
lineup,
off for now.
beginning with the visiting Seminoles. Starting on defense, number 16, Declan Stitt. Also on defense, number 74, Braxton Lucero. Starting in left wing, number 63, Cole Brinoli. Starting at right wing, number 25, Jack McGovern. Starting at center, number 86, Andrew Bremer. And in goal, number 30, Sean Donovan. And now it's time to make some noise for your Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Starting on the bench, number 21, Joshua Lee. Also on the bench, number 23, McLean Boyd. Starting on left wing, number 25, Dan Collins. Starting in right wing, number 87, Sawyer Howe. Starting at center, number 7, Colin Dorcas. And in goes your yellow jacket, number 30, Ryan Graff. Fans at this time, would you please join Georgia Tech Hockey in honoring all of our veterans here in Tennessee tonight. We ask that anyone who has served or is serving in any branch of the military to please stand if you're able, as we would like to recognize your bravery and dedication in helping to protect our freedoms in the United States of America. Fans, let's have a big round of applause for all our military veterans. At this time, we would ask everyone else to rise as we honor our veterans and our country with the playing of the national anthem.
The starting goaltenders here for both of these teams. Ryan Graff for Georgia Tech has played in 16 games thus far, sports a .369 goals against with a .906 save percentage, 144 for 47 in the outdoor game against ECU. It's been hard to find some stats on their goaltenders, but Sean Donovan between the fights out of Norwell, Massachusetts, went 13 for 15 in a game this season against Embry-Riddle. The spring semester at Georgia Tech now underway as the Jackets do battle with the Seminoles. Georgia Tech in those military appreciation uniforms, moving left to right on your screen. Florida State in the red, moving right to left. FSU with the first offensive zone time. They're going to play it near side, across ice feet, batted down by Gaulick. Jorkus moves it to him as they look for a little give and go. The Seminoles return it over and advance it the other way. There's a big hit from Lee on Braxton Lucero. Now Gaulick will corral that puck, send it into the corner. This one behind the net of Donovan as FSU looks to break it out with Andrew Brever and now Declan Stick. Here's McGovern trying to advance it. That's Jack McGovern. He has a brother on the team in James. That's number 43, James. 25, Jack. James was on the team last year. I don't recognize Jack, though. It's a new player for the Seminoles. Stick off the wall, and it's played by the Tech defenseman Levi Miller ahead with Keegan Goodell. Chips it off the glass, forces the FSU's defenseman in Jake Russelhoff to make a play. Goal twisted here to Charlie Wackes. Excuse me, that's Jay Van Ray, and now flipping it out of the zone is Eddie Zucker. Van Ray tries to get some Ozone time going. And back on it is Cooper Barlow. Barlow content to take his time here, wants to break it out from behind the net. swap. Deadly Umberto, that one stopped there by Sean Donovan. Along the half wall, 3-puck in front. Wesselhoff will try to get it clear, and he does. Icing waved off here, and so the Jackets will regroup all the way down. There's a big hit there on Rowan Agarwal, the new player, as there's a beautiful chance looking for Minor in front alone. The pass didn't work out, and so Wood will flip it into the end zone for FSU. A one-touch feed from Greg Steckel, connecting with Sean Connolly. He'll deliver it forwards. Here's Christian Aguilar here, and now it's on the stick of Ethan Katz. Katz moves it back to Wood. This one backhanded at 3, and it's Braden King for Georgia Tech. Steckel tries to advance it ahead. That D-to-D pass doesn't work out, and so Wood will rim it around the wall. Here's McGovern, drops it back, and a blind backhand pass. Eventually we'll get to Christian Aguilar. A saucer feed here connects with Olivier Matayek as his shot gets sticked aside by Ryan Graff. The Jackets look to advance the play, but the pass was too far for Sean Connolly. Here's a pass broken up there by the skates of Steckel. Good work by Connolly to get it back to him. And now in control with Miles Houston. McGovern digging for that one. A battle along the FSU or bench. We got a delayed penalty here coming up. Looks like it will be Greg Steckel to the box for a cross-check. So FSU gonna test their luck on the man advantage here early in the first. Let's see how FSU is able to test Ryan Graff here. First special team situation of the night. Top of the zone, there's a quick shot and a glove save made by number 30. Always good to put the puck on net, I believe. That was a nice shot from Luke Collins, but Graff was able to see it all the way and hold on. Cross-ice feed, they'll drop it to Cooper Barno here. Top of the right circle, Collins now back to Barno. Takes a shot, goes just wide. Goodell tries to get the clear, now Declan Berto eventually does. Take pass, it's Luke Collins. This one trying to work around McLean Boyd to center feed. Now in the trap is on in that far corner. Declan Berto gonna try to pick it up. Gets harassed by Jack McGovern. Free puck here for Keating Goodell. Tries to get it by Barno and does, forcing Sean Donovan to make a play. It's left back with the defenseman Cole Brunoli. As he will lead the rush for Florida State, it's Cooper Barno advancing it to James McGovern. McGovern tries a toe jog around McLean Boyd. And this one is Braxton Lucero trying to keep it in. Eventually ends up with Declan Stitt. Stitt ahead over the line goes Houston, drops it off to Stitt. Here's a feed to the near side. And right out in front, a redirection through the legs, I think. Graff able to make the save. What do you think of that little tip?